Good morning, man. I just wanted to talk for a minute about a man that I have known for a couple of years. He lives down the street. His name is Mike, and he too is from the San Fernando Valley in California. He used to work at a place called Rocketdyne. Some of you guys have heard of that. Anyway, Rocketdyne makes, as you would guess, rocket engines, and he is what you'd call a rocket surgeon. Anyway, he worked on rockets, and he handled a lot of the same fuels, oxidizers, etc. that I did. But what happened to him, and I won't take a picture of him because it's not very, I don't think he'd like that, and the picture isn't necessary to prove the point, but what happened to him was he was working at Rocketdyne out in Simi Valley, California. They're developing all kinds of different rocket fuels and shit like that. And he worked, I think he worked there for 25 years. He's like maybe a few years younger than me. And he was at work one day, and a small container of this shit blew up. And it does. I mean, it's really volatile. And he got just one fucking drop of this shit. He inhaled it. It went into his lung, and he didn't know it. He went home from work and grabbed some dinner and woke up in the morning, and when he woke up he was in the hospital, and he was like, what the fuck just happened here? What had happened was that volatile fluid got into his lungs, just one tiny small drop of this shit, and it gave him this pneumonia to the point where it was within a few hours of when he went to sleep. He lost all the circulation to both his arms and his legs, so he has one arm cut off like about right here. The rest he has below the knees. His legs are cut off, and I think his right arm's completely missing. So, I sit here in my room and I look out. I'm going to change locations. I don't have any desire to sit in here anymore, but I would sit here because it looks out on the street, and the street down there where he lives. Every morning he puts them prosthetics on, and he takes his dog out for a walk with the, kind of a prosthetic arm on the left, and that's what he holds the leash in, and then he's got this, like stubby thing. It's a fucking, on the one hand it would make you sad to look at that, like, fuck, man, that poor dude had that happened to him, and yeah, it sucks, but you know what, you work in the aviation industry, or the rocket industry, or the, whatchamacallit, anyway, you work in the fucking military industrial complex, they don't care about you. You're fucking expendable. It doesn't matter what they're going to throw you away like a piece of tissue after they're done with you, and he sued them, and, you lose your arms and legs because of fucking work-related injury. So, I'm sure he's very well off. He probably didn't have any problems paying his bill. Got a good-looking wife. She walks by every day and waves. A nice lady. He had moved in down the street, and, this guy was cool enough. When he moved into the neighborhood, he had a dumpster that he was using, one of those big fucking roll-off things, and he invited everybody in the neighborhood to go ahead and, if you have anything to throw away, we're going to be hauling it off. And fucking awesome, man. Dude's got such a great attitude for having no arms and legs and being dependent on somebody. The guy's got a fucking fantastic attitude, and I think you spot these people that inspire you. Hopefully you get to watch it in person instead of just like on YouTube. Because I watch this guy walk by every single day, and it's fucking awesome, man. It's motivated me to do something, about my own life, because, you guys see, you can't live long or prosperously when you're drinking to that extent. So, anyway, I'm doing good today. I hope you guys are too, and I hope you enjoyed my little story about Mike. I'll tell you a really funny story about Mike. Mike's walking by, he's got his dog, and I'm out there, I got my chainsaw, and I'm cutting down a dead tree in front of my house, and he yells at me, he goes, "Hey, Dave." Look what happened to me last time I used a chainsaw. I mean, that's fucking, that's the bomb. Anyway, that's my inspirational story today. Sometimes you don't have to look too far for a hero. Sometimes they're out there right in front of you. They're hiding in plain sight. Anyway, you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.